being nothing more than exercises in killing your neighbors. But not all games are like that.
No siree, Bub. In fact, one of the biggest games to be released so far this year takes everyday life and turns it on its ear. It's called The Sims, and in tonight's look at games online, we see how it's changing the way virtual people interact in cyberspace.
Rise and shine, little fella. There you go. Have a quick shower. Grab a little breakfast, a hot cup of joe maybe, and then it's off to work for you. Yes, domestic living. The endless circle of mundane tasks that make up our very lives. Who knew it could be so addicting? And who knew people, not just gamers mind you, would be willing to fork over cold hard cash to watch little Scott here take out the garbage. Welcome to The Sims from Maxis. It's a game about life, where you create virtual people, drop them in a simulated neighborhood, and buy them cool stuff for their house. Think of it as a postmodern look at some traditional American values, a concept that was not lost on Sims creator Will Wright.
In the initial gameplay, it's about buying stuff. You know, I want a better TV, I want a better kitchen, and it'll make my life better. But as you start playing the game for much longer with that same family, every object has a built-in failure. It can, break, or it can start a flood, or it can catch on fire. And so at some point, if you actually play the game in a very materialistic direction, you start realizing that all these things you bought are actually sucking up the time that they were supposed to save you. So really, the long-term thing that a lot of people start hitting in this is that the materialism is kind of a false promise.
That may be the case, but it hasn't stopped the people at Maxis from delivering new goodies and trinkets to your virtual buddies directly through the internet.
Well, right now on our site, we're putting new objects up every Thursday. We call it Sim Day. So we already had some lights. We had a slot machine that you could download. That, in fact, if you play the slot machine when your fun's very low, the odds go way in your favor.
And those of you who are itching to personalize your Sims even further can take matters into your own hands.
We actually started some tools that you can download from our site for free, so people can create their own faces or character skins or wallpaper patterns. And so we're helping to create a community of people that create more stuff for the game. And so the more people that buy the game and start making stuff, the more valuable the game gets to everybody.
Fans of The Sims have responded with dozens of websites devoted to creating new material for the game, and adding new clothing or wallpaper is as easy as downloading a file. But the Sims community doesn't end there. Possibly the most exciting online addition to the game can be found at the Sims Exchange.
When you save a game, a house in the game, it automatically creates an HTML web page for that family. It's got, the family members with their details, it's got the house, the different floors, and it's got the photo album, if you've taken a photo album for the family. That's actually what gets uploaded to our site. And other people that are surfing through our site, we're going to have a search engine, so I can search based on attributes of the family or flags in the story or even keywords. And I might use that to find a really cool family and then download them into my neighborhood. And all of a sudden become friends with them and interact with them that way. And that's kind of going to be the core, I think, of the community we're building around this.
With The Sims hitting the top of the software sales charts, you can expect to see some strange new people invading your neighborhood. Who knows? You may finally find out who's tougher, Conan or Spider-Man.
The next big download at thesims.com will be a hamster cage complete with a lovable, cuddly little critter. No word on whether he dances on cue.